Hey, what's going on, guys? Neil from VenomousCompany. Today, bringing you the last episode of the Cardiff career mode, and I'm just going to be overviewing the season here, showing you the results, picking out my players of the season, my young players of the season, and showing you just generally the table and all that. Because I've not honestly been that in depth with you guys. I'm just trying to get the season out as quickly as possible, mainly because I've got other things to want to record, and I only have limited laptop space. So, also I'm a bit ill, so it might not be as good a quality it would have been if I was well enough. But I want to try and get this done in advance. So that's the team of the season there. You know, it's pretty much the team that I've had for most of the season. And there's the bench. The bench is not really reflected, but that's probably about the best bench I could get. These are players here. Glenn Murray maybe wasn't the best signing. And other players down here. And there's Doug Pugh. I don't think I showed you guys Doug Pugh. There he is. He's 65 overall and he's 16. He's got potential to reach about 87. So yeah, that's the team there. And I thought I'd go right now and I'd say, hope you the guys would agree that the player of the season would have to have been what am I even saying? Player of the season would have to have been that man there, Danny Wilson. But I suppose you could also argue that he wouldn't be young player of the season. But when I said to myself, I said right at the start, I said Jordan Much was player of the season because he probably was, and he arguably did have the most important job to put that penalty away, and he did put it through. So Jordan Much, in fact, will get player of the season, and young player of the season, I think really should go to Joe Mason. Even though he is technically older, in my eyes he's younger. Maybe even someone like Karim Rekic, who was in and out of the team, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's a young player down here, Joe Riles, he's not really had much of a chance, and obviously Doug Pugh, but yep, that's the team basically, and my player of the season is Jordan Much. David Marshall did very well, and as you can see, he got player of the month there. So squad report, I'll just show you guys. There's their stats, so you can just pause to look at their stats. So Conway and Wilson went up a lot. So did Contento. Curry went up 1 because he's a bit older. Jordan Much only went up by 3, but that's still good. Whittingham in his prime went up by 2. Sterling up by 4. Maynard up by 4. Kaepernick by 6. This guy's a beast. He's going to be playing for Fulham next season. He's an absolute machine. Rekic, who somebody told me to buy, has went up in price as well, and that's good business. Kimbo, not really played all that much really. He was more towards the second half of the season he played. Joe Mason, again, he's not really played much the second half of the season, but he played a lot the first half. No Hunt, in and out of the team really, honestly. Did quite well, but probably will be looking to get rid of him next season. Bellamy gone down 3 just through the age. I'll probably be looking to sell Bellamy because he's worth 1.3 million. Could probably use that money elsewhere. Because I've got somebody like Craig Noon is the exact same, younger, and he's just generally better, I think. Humphrey went up by 1, good signing for Motherwell, but we're using to use him probably as a substitute next season. Wickham, he's fine enough. He did alright. Harris Vukic was in another team, I just didn't feel I needed actually him in the team. Glenn Murray and obviously all these guys down here obviously haven't really played much. You can just pause them. Galley's gone down by 2. God, yeah, this guy, Kadeem Harris, he's gone up by 6. He's looking a lot better now. Maybe I'll actually be able to play him next year. And Philip Kiss. Good name, that. So, yeah, that's that. We move on to manager objectives. So, obviously, that was my objective there. Projected 6th. I got 6th. And it was all good. And I said reach the quarterfinal. I got the last 32. And the board seemed happy enough with that. So my jobs, I thought I'd browse the jobs this season. So there's the Bolton jobs available. You could take that, but I don't want to be in the Championship again next season. And this Estoril, that's in the Portuguese league. And Moira Conguinhos. I won't be taking any of them jobs. Obviously still haven't got an international management job. Youth Academy, I'll show you that quickly. Scouting Network. So I've got a pretty rubbish scout out in New Zealand. He's available. Actually, I'll set him up to go somewhere. I'll set him up to go to. Since I might well use all my money, I'm going to send him. To Central Europe, and I'm going to send him to Belgium, just for randomness. See if we can get some good Belgians. So I'll back out of that. Send for 3 months. Youth squad. There's some good English players that I managed to get. Some of them are alright. These were the best ones, and Tom Wheater, he looks not a bad player. This Adam Buxton will eventually be quite a good player, I think. These two, not so much. Him especially, he's not great, but I just had him just there because he looked good at the time and he's maybe not turned out to be good. I might release him, but I'll just leave him now. So there we go, that's that. Contracts, yeah, I've actually got to sign some people back on a contract, so these are all the contracts, and the ones going out of contract are down here. Joe Riles I'll keep. Give him what he wants, because he's an alright player, I suppose. I can always use the money to sell him. Jarvis, honestly, he's a young player, but he's 21. He's not really that good. I'll be just letting him go. Deckel Keenan hasn't played, but I'll just be letting him go. And Brett Emerton again. He was just brought in as a squad player. And Kevin McNaughton, I'll bring him back. He's worth a bit of money. He'll be useful enough. And I'll try and bring him back. So that's a contract situation. Calendar. Okay. I'll go back all the way back to the start of the season. I'll just flick through all the games. Obviously, none of you guys have actually seen these friendlies. So these friendlies were all simmed, I think. So I don't even know where that team is. View fixture. Gilluis 4-0. I beat them 4-0. That's Cecil Bouge, yeah, 1-1 away from home, and then this team. What's this team? Amcar Perm, I think. Yeah, it's 2-1. I got that right. It's okay, so I'll flick through all the results really quickly. So Crystal Palace beat them 2-0. Lost 1-0 to Huddersfield. I'll just go through them very quickly, so I will. So, remember that game against Middlesbrough? That was good. Oh, the Barn again, that was a bad game. You can just pause them, as I say, in these individual points, and you can look at the results if you don't want to go back and watch the episodes. These are just the results very, very quickly. So that was a good month, October. I remember October being a very good month for me. Won a lot of games, 2-1 in a row. Then you're going to get in the way. Your club is currently 9th. Whoopee! December. Remember that December not being a bad month. 1-4 against. Yeah, I went through a little bad spell there. And then January I started off very well, obviously beating Reading and all that. Bolton. I think, yeah. February, Millwall, Leicester, Man City, that was a bad result. Good winning against Leeds, who I did beat in the final. Birmingham, Brighton, that was a good result, Brighton. Lost 1-0 to Wolves, but then I did beat them in the playoffs. And, yep, now we're getting close to the end here. And the playoffs will be here. 1-1, 2-2, 3-3. Brilliantly, I won them all on penalties. Season stats, club competitions, Empire Championship, league table. So again, there's the league table. Blackburn and Leicester got automatically promoted. Obviously, I got promoted as well. In the end, a bit lucky to even get in the promotion places, but you know. Obviously, all these guys in mid-table, and Charlton, Millwall, and Peterborough all got relegated. So that's not going to be good. Player stats. So Kevin Phillips got the top goal scorer. Nicky Maynard did alright there. And obviously Glenn Murray will be here because of his good results, good scoring record with Crystal Palace. Assist Whittingham and Maynard at the top there. That's brilliant. And obviously go down there. Kekman Nicholas down there at the bottom. Schmeichel with the most clean sheets. And Marshall in the end had a couple of clean sheets to his name at the end of the season. Yellow cards. I'll just quickly go down there. And red cards. So is there anything else I could do here? FA Cup, I'm not going to bother with that. International competition, I'm not going to bother with that. Calendar settings. So, should we just advance here quickly, just see what happens? Got about 2 minutes left because I don't want to go over 10 minutes here. So, Jake accepted, and obviously these guys have accepted my contract, so these guys will be happy to come back next season. Let's advance here. Alessio Romagnoli. They're checking if I've performed my criteria or not. But we're getting here. Option to purchase withdraw because I don't have the money, which they're doing, because Sterling would have been for 5 million would have been brilliant. If you go back to the first episode, you would have saw I put a. Oh, there we go. Achieved league objective, 30 XP. It's good that. It's taking a while to load. That's the other thing about this game. It's really annoying. Player of the month announced, so that I can actually end the season here. Shall I go and do it, boys? Yeah, I think I will. End season. Oh yes, Diego Cotello's loan has expired. Sterling's loan has expired. Kekman-Nichic's loan has expired. Vukic, Wickham. Now see these guys are returning from loan. Dear Mr. Venus, as you know, we Depression Multidirectional1. It's an amazing season. You know, I'll just pause this, guys, as I say. I just want to try and get this done. So we advance, and unless you're plumbing your way up for Roma. So I think I'll leave that here. This, guys, I'll pause it here, and then what I'll do is I'll put in actually what the transfer budget is for next season, and the new season will be starting very soon, I hope. So guys, if you could please give it a like, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.